Beginning the journey to a positive and hello there. I'm so glad you've chosen to spend a few moments here with me today. Perhaps you've just made yourself a warm cup of tea, or you're sitting by the window looking out at your familiar garden. Whatever the moment, I want to send you a warm greeting and a heartfelt thank you. It's truly meaningful that we still care about our health and mental well-being, even as we step into a new stage of life. Have you ever asked yourself, what can I do to stay mentally positive as I grow older? Aging is a unique journey. It's not just about the numbers going up with each year. It's about how our bodies change, how our souls evolve, and how we view life. One of the biggest challenges many people face in their later years is the shift in physical health. Your steps may slow down, your knees might not be as flexible as before, or you might wake up to familiar backaches or joint pains. But you know what? These aren't endings. They're gentle reminders that it's time to care for ourselves more mindfully. Let's begin with something simple: daily walking. This is a gentle activity with wonderful benefits. You don't need to walk fast. Just step outside your home, stroll around your familiar alleyway or nearby park for 20 to 30 minutes a day. It helps improve blood circulation, keeps your joints flexible, and soothes the mind. If you don't feel safe walking alone, invite your partner, children, or a neighbor to join you. You'll be exercising and enjoying meaningful conversation at the same time. In addition to walking, a few simple exercises at home can also be very helpful. For example, try stretching your legs gently while sitting on a chair, rotating your wrists, or doing light back stretches. Just 10 minutes a day, and you'll notice a real difference. Your body will become more flexible and comfortable, and your mood will lift. Don't forget about your diet. After 60, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as efficiently, so choosing healthy food is very important. Focus on green vegetables, fresh fruits, fish, beans, and nuts. Avoid foods that are overly greasy, salty, or sugary. A warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning, a few slices of ripe banana, or a plate of steamed vegetables with fish can be both gentle on your stomach and beneficial for your heart and digestion. I understand that many older adults are hesitant about changing habits. Part of it comes from being used to a certain way of living, and part from feeling like they no longer have the energy. But my dear friend, change doesn't need to be dramatic. Start with something small, like drinking a glass of warm water every morning, or getting up and stretching a bit every 30 minutes while watching TV. These small actions, when done regularly, can lead to big improvements in your health. However, we also need to be careful. Some habits might seem harmless, but can silently hurt us over time. Sitting for too long, for instance, can slow your blood flow, weaken muscles, and increase your risk of falling. Or eating too much fried food, though tasty, can raise cholesterol and harm your heart. The key is to listen to your body, and don't hesitate to adjust your habits if something feels off. You might be wondering, do these small changes really make a difference? The answer is, yes, they absolutely do. I've met many older individuals, some at 70 still walking every morning, others at 80 still gardening and cooking daily. They're not fighting against aging, but living in harmony with it, nurturing themselves every day with care and self-love. And today, I want you to believe that you can do the same. There's no need to rush or change everything all at once. Just one small step, starting today, can make a world of difference. You deserve a healthy body and a peaceful spirit. Thank you for spending your time with me on this first part of the journey. In the next segment, we'll explore another equally important aspect: mental health. I look forward to seeing you there. And always remember, you hold the key to a joyful and meaningful life. Peace in every THOUGHT. I hope you're feeling calm and ready to continue this journey of self-care in a deeper and more meaningful way today. In our previous part, we explored how to maintain physical health. But today, I'd like to invite you into a space that is perhaps even more important: the world of the mind, of emotions, and of inner peace. Have you ever noticed that even when your body feels healthy, If your mind is tangled and restless, happiness can still feel out of reach. On the other hand, there are times when our physical health may decline, but as long as we remain mentally calm and positive, each day still feels worth living. So today, let's explore how to keep our minds light and steady. Even during life's more challenging moments, one of the simplest and most effective habits for nurturing mental health is practicing meditation and mindfulness. You don't need to sit for hours or master complex techniques. Just set aside 10 minutes each morning. Sit quietly, take deep breaths, and focus on the sensation of air flowing in and out of your body. Allow your mind to rest, and you'll feel your spirit soften, like a still lake after a passing breeze. Beyond that, maintaining social connections also plays a significant role. Are you still in touch with old friends? Do you participate in a senior club, a book group, or simply have a daily chat with someone? These small conversations can be powerful medicine for the soul. Loneliness doesn't come from living alone. It comes from not connecting. So open your heart and reach out to spaces where people are willing to share with you. I also encourage you to nurture personal hobbies. Whether it's painting, embroidery, gardening, reading, or cooking, do something that brings you joy and helps you feel valuable. When your mind is fed by excitement and creativity, your days pass by with more ease and meaning. In addition, learn to focus on the positive. You may have heard of keeping a gratitude journal. Each night, simply write down 3 good things that happened to you that day, like a cool breeze, a call from a loved one, or a fragrant cup of afternoon tea. These little moments, when acknowledged, help build an optimistic and appreciative mindset. And most importantly, learn to forgive. Forgive others and forgive yourself. We've all made mistakes, felt disappointment, or held on to regret. But holding on to those negative emotions only weighs you down. Letting go is not a sign of weakness. It's a brave act of freeing your soul. Of course, there will still be days when your spirit dips. That's normal. But if you find yourself feeling persistently down, losing interest in things you once enjoyed, struggling with sleep or appetite, or feeling disconnected from the world, it may be a sign that you need support. Don't hesitate to talk to your children, friends, or seek help from a mental health professional. Caring for yourself also means knowing when to ask for help. Finally, I want to leave you with this. A positive mindset is not blind optimism. It's the ability to see light even on cloudy days. You don't need to always be cheerful, but you can learn to face life's hardships with patience, acceptance, and love. Thank you for continuing this journey with me. Let today's reflections gently ripple into your daily life. In our next part, we'll discuss something just as important: maintaining independence and self-reliance in later life. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Independence and freedom. Happiness shaped by your own success. Thank you for continuing this journey with me. Today, we'll explore one final yet equally important aspect of aging: independence and self-reliance in later life. Have you ever thought that even at the age of 60, 70, or even 80, you can still take charge of your life in your own unique way? When we're young, independence often means financial freedom, work, and mobility. But as we grow older, the concept becomes deeper and more nuanced. It's about being able to care for yourself, to make your own decisions, and to live a meaningful life, even through the smallest of actions. Let's start with something simple: taking care of your personal health. Whether you live with family or on your own, maintaining self-care routines is the foundation of independence. Try to keep up with regular health checkups, take your medications on time, and continue the practices we've discussed in previous parts: healthy eating, gentle movement, and maintaining mental peace. When you listen to your body, you're affirming your ownership of your health and your life. Another key part of staying independent is managing your daily routine. You may have spent decades caring for your home and now simply want to rest, and that's completely valid. But doing small, simple tasks like making your own breakfast, tending to a potted plant on the porch, or going to the market on your own can help you feel that you're still living a full, self-directed life. And if safety is a concern, you can always adapt your living space, installing handrails, non-slip rugs, or improving lighting to reduce the risk of falls. Finances also play a role in maintaining autonomy. I know many older adults worry about no longer having a steady income, but by managing your spending wisely, saving modestly, and avoiding risky financial decisions, you can continue to live independently. Try recording your monthly expenses, identifying which are essential and which are not, and use that to build a safe, sustainable financial plan that, if you still have the energy, a light part-time job, or participating in paid community activities can be a great way to earn supplemental income while staying socially engaged. Not only can this help you feel useful, but it also brings joy and purpose to your days. Of course, the journey toward maintaining independence comes with challenges. Sometimes you might feel more reliant on your children or family than you'd prefer. You may even worry about becoming a burden. But remember this: love doesn't mean control, and helping doesn't mean taking away your choices. You can absolutely express your needs to your children while also affirming your desire to remain self-reliant, as much as your situation allows. That's how mutual respect is built within a family. And don't forget your social connections outside the family: friends, neighbors, and your wider community. These are precious links that help prevent loneliness. Try to maintain a small but strong social circle. A morning coffee with an old friend, a club meeting, or just chatting with your neighbor. All of these seemingly small things greatly contribute to your sense of independence and positivity. And above all, the most powerful key to sustaining independence is your attitude. You may worry about the future, about illness, or about declining health. But if you continue to see yourself with respect and love, if you believe that you can still learn, experience, and contribute, you will never lose your sense of agency. Start today. Do something you've been hesitant about. Sign up for a new activity, learn to use a smartphone, start journaling, or try planting a new flower. Every action you take today is a solid step toward greater independence. Thank you for walking with me through these 3 parts. I hope these small reflections bring you joy, inspiration, and most importantly, the belief that you can absolutely live a positive, fulfilling, and meaningful life at any age. If you have a story to share about how you've maintained your positivity and independence, please leave a message. Let's learn from one another, uplift each other, and grow together. Because you are not alone, and the journey of beautiful living has no limits. A journey to be proud of, and still thinking of. You walk together through 3 meaningful chapters: caring for the body, nurturing the mind, and maintaining independence in later life. But perhaps the most important thing I hope you take away from this video isn't just a list of things to do, but a feeling, knowing that you can still live with joy, with strength, and with purpose, no matter your age. Growing older is not the end. It's a new chapter, a chapter you can write with sweet memories, with calmness, with compassion, and with deep understanding. It's a time when you no longer need to chase what's beyond reach, but instead, you can turn inward to feel, to love, and to live authentically. You may be moving more slowly than before, but that doesn't mean you're living any less. In fact, each present moment becomes more precious than ever. Spending time with loved ones, preparing your favorite meal, listening to the birds in the morning, or writing down old memories. These are the threads that weave a rich, fulfilling life. And if there are days when you feel tired or unmotivated, that's completely normal too. Allow yourself to rest, seek comfort, and then gently rise again. A positive journey isn't one without hardship. It's the kind of journey where you always know how to return to yourself when needed. I'd like to invite you to share something that resonated with you after watching this video. It could be a habit you're maintaining, a life lesson you've learned, or simply a moment that brought a smile to your face. Let the comment section below become a warm space, a place where people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s can connect, listen, and inspire each other. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. These small actions help spread positive energy and strengthen our community. A community where aging is honored, loved, and fully lived. And I look forward to seeing you in the next videos, where we'll continue to explore other beautiful aspects of later life, from health and emotions to relationships and creativity. And always remember, you're not just living, you're shining in your own special way. Take care, and may your day be filled with peace.